In geometry, when we refer to construction, we're talking about drawing figures such as circles and triangles and so forth, segments and angles, in the plane, which means simply on a sheet of paper, flat paper, using the tools of construction. And the tools of construction there are only two. And although I have a ruler here, the fact that there are measurements, centimeters, inches, whatever, is absolutely irrelevant. This could be any straight piece of material. It could be plastic, metal, it could be a folded sheet of paper that's just a little bit stiffer on one side. Anything that forms a straight edge, which is also why it's called a straight edge and not really referred to as a ruler. Also, a compass is necessary to do any geometric construction, almost any construction. And so I have two styles of compasses here. One, it changes its radius, which is the width that it will draw. It changes its radius by swiveling this little wheel that's got a threaded screw in it, and it either narrows, as you can see here, or it widens the radius. So if we speak of setting a compass to a certain radius, I have now set this compass to this radius, and if I put the pointed end of the compass in the paper, say right here, and I twist it, you will see that this is a circle whose origin is right here. There's a little hole in the paper where the needle stabbed through, and this is now the radius. So I would say I have set my compass to that radius. Okay, I can have a wider radius, a narrower radius, but this is the initial setting of the radius for that compass. Now, this style of compass, it doesn't have a little threaded screw that makes it widen or decreases the radius. It's simply just built to be able to use your hand to widen or loosen it. And also, it has a screw here that allows you to put in a different, a pencil or a pen or anything like that. So I have a marking pen in here, and if I want to keep the same radius, I simply put the needle of the compass in at the original center that I made with my first circle, and I open the pen out to where the initial radius was, and I continue drawing a circle. So that compass has now been set to that same radius and used to draw a circle. When drawing a circle with a compass, at first when you're learning, it can feel pretty awkward to do this on paper. And you'll notice that whatever style of compass you have, there is this sort of piece. It can be a knob or like a piece of metal like this at the top. Every compass has one, and it's used to hold the compass while you're drawing a circle. So if I want to show how I'm doing this, I'm holding it. I'm not holding it down here at the needle and the pencil. That's a common beginning mistake. It feels right at first, but it turns out that it's not effective at all. So I want to hold it up here on this knob, and I want to tilt the compass slightly in the direction that I'm going to be swirling it. So I'm going to be swirling it this way, which is counterclockwise. So that means I'm tilting the compass a little bit to my left, a little bit backwards, and I'm pulling it along. I'm actually pulling it as I draw, and I pull it all the way around, and that is the correct way to draw a circle. If you have to resort to using this technique at first, try to get out of that habit as quickly as you can. In fact, practice holding the top of the compass, and if you need to, actually rotate the paper underneath the compass while holding the compass in the correct position. It's very, very important in geometry to get the hang of drawing a circle for other constructions using this technique.